Good morning. This is Alcoholics Anonymous Daily Reflection for July 24th. Helping others. Our very lives as ex-problem drinkers depend upon our constant thoughts of others and how we may help meet their needs. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 20. Self-centeredness was my problem. All my life, people had been doing things for me, and I not only expected it, but I was ungrateful and resentful they didn't do more. Why should I help others when they were supposed to help me? If others had troubles, didn't they deserve them? I was filled with self-pity, anger, and resentment. Then I learned that by helping others with no thought of return, I could overcome this obsession and selfishness. And if I understood humility, I would know peace and serenity. No longer do I need to drink. It's just like the God concept. How do I get outside of myself? How do I find a way to be humble? How do I find a way to not make everything about me and my wants, right? Or how do I escape ungratefulness, right? Lack of gratitude. That's one of my ways is to think about how lucky and fortunate I am. Luck of the draw. That I wasn't born in a country where I'm starving. Right? I keep it mental. I keep a mental thought of when I start getting ungrateful. I started using that. I used it yesterday. It really helped me kind of not get upset. You know, the cat knocked over my coffee and this and that. And I was upset at first. But then I was like, that cat don't understand what it's doing. It don't get it. It just wanted some attention. And started mopping the floors, and I was like, boy, I'm sure, in my head, I'm thinking, I'm sure lucky I live somewhere there's air conditioning. I'm lucky that I have a floor to mop. I'm lucky I live in such a great apartment. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I'm fortunate. I'm grateful. Whatever I want to use. And it kind of calmed me down. Now, helping others, it's like at work. Some people aren't informed where they can wash their trucks out or how to turn their wash on because nobody told them. So their boss, not my boss, not my people, but their boss. And is it my job to tell them that? Is it my job to help them? Is it my job to stop what I'm doing and help these people and let them use my stuff that I'm using to wash my trucks? So that's what I do now. I help them. I don't get mad at them. It's not their fault. They don't know. I help these people and I feel bad for them. And I try to make their day easier. I try to help. I'm not giving this a brag out, but I gotta say, I helped find another alcoholic a house, and he bought it. When me and my fiance were on a walk, I constantly look for houses for him. Why? I can't buy a house. I don't have the money to buy a house. But I helped another alcoholic find a home. And I can't tell you how good that made me feel. I shared it. I shared it with my other alcoholic brothers here, and it made me so happy that I helped somebody like that. And yeah, it does go down to picking up a piece of trash or that's out here in the apartments, or moving the trash around in the dumpster when I go throw my trash out. I pick up the heavy bags and throw them to the back so there's more room. So, people won't have to struggle to put their trash in the dumpster. And just stuff like that, and being courteous and nice to gas station attendants, or, not being a beau, Um, if I see somebody in traffic, nobody's letting over. If it's not gonna cost me, to put my car and my safety in the way of being damaged by somebody else who's not driving right, um, I'll let them in, because I'd want somebody to do it for me, and I don't know, like, if I see somebody who's like like somebody my fiance works with, their trailer burnt down. I helped get them a lot of stuff. I went out of my own pocket, and I don't know. It just makes me feel good that I can do that today. It felt unnatural at first, you know what I mean? But I helped these people get stuff they needed, and it felt unnatural because I'd always, in my when I was living in my alcoholism, I'd always dream about helping people and making a change in this world and helping people. So when it actually came to fruition, I was actually able to do it. I had to look at my motives, and I had to look at myself, and I had to say, why am I doing this? Is this right? You know what I mean? Like, is this a pipe dream? Like I'm just full of crap, and I'm not going to carry through. So it's going to feel sometimes doing the right thing, especially on a bigger level, really getting people, rallying people for a cause to help some people who lost stuff or this, that, and the other. It might feel weird at first. It felt weird for me. But it was cool because I got to take my fiance's son along with me and kind of explain what was going on and why we should do that stuff for other people if we have the means to. So it was nice, that I could actually do something today that I couldn't do in my alcoholism when I was drinking, when I was using, when I was, living for myself, being selfish, keeping secrets, Um, and when I did stuff, I wanted something in exchange. And, yeah, it was exactly right. They should help me more back in my alcoholism? They should help me more. They owe me. They owe me. They owe me. And maybe I had something. Maybe I really did have a point. Maybe some people weren't looking at things the way I was looking at it. But it doesn't really matter about the past nowadays. What people did or didn't do for me, whether people repaid me this, that, and the other, whether I feel screwed over, whether, it doesn't matter, man. I can't focus on that, because if I focus on that, that's what leads me to drinking again, because I feel like everybody owes me. And if everybody owes me, I no longer have to take responsibility for myself. And people who don't take responsibility for themselves can not only not help themselves, but they sure the heck can't do nothing good for nobody else. Instead of living my life on a give and take seesaw, I now live my life on a, if I give it, it's because I want to. It's because it's the right thing to do. It's because I already know what I'm supposed to do. And I stopped buying myself everything I saw. I stopped going to look for stuff to buy in stores for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm more focused on the kids and the fiance and other people in recovery if they need help. That's just, my money really isn't, I don't see it as something for me to fill a hole anymore. So I don't constantly try and fill a hole. I'm not constantly buying useless crap for myself that won't make a difference. I'll tell you what, and it saves a lot of money, and it allows me to help people. So, I mean, it's really great. This was really good reading. Really good reading. You got a lot from it. Really did. My buddy, I'm going to give a shout out even though I don't have any subscribers and I don't care. Mike, MIK35959. on Facebook, Mike Crosby, or on YouTube. I share his videos nearly every day. Great guy. Go check him out. He's a wonderful fella. Love you guys. Y'all have a great day.